At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen?
Not coming out flat like we did in the first half against Mora.
So what do you want to see improvement on the most, do you think?
Heart and hustle. More than anything, I want to see more effort, taking care of the ball and executing on both sides of the court.
And what strength does Aitkin have over you guys that might be a concern of yours?
Well, we're down a starter tonight. They got some height and size, so we'll see how we deal with that tonight. This is going to come down to who wants it more. So hopefully we're the ones at the end of the game that want it more than they do.
What are your main keys to come out with a win here tonight?
Oh, it'd be huge. I mean, obviously these potential seeding implication game here. So yeah, we're looking for a W.
All right, well, I wish you guys the best of luck. We'll be back here on Cash 95.9 and you'll have event.com right after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Here I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Aitkin Schools. Our mission here at Aitkin Public Schools is to empower our students to be lifelong learners and citizens by maximizing community, staff, and parent involvement, all while learning in a safe environment. Our students take pride in being gobblers and are supplied with the facilities and tools necessary to achieve our goals of student success. For more information, visit home.isd1.org. We are ISD1. Go Gobblers!
Hi, I'm Jennifer and I work at Marvin. The highlight of my day would be working with my crew. I love managing, I enjoy interacting with people and making their job easier. We always tackle every problem head on and we work as a team. It's nice going to work and, feeling valued for what you do and just getting to know everyone, and you just make friends here. If you're looking for career development opportunities, competitive pay, come join me at Marvin.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
And welcome back to Cast 95.9 and yourliveevent.com. Here, as we're about to start things off tonight, your starting lineups. Your starting lineups, of course, brought to you by Valerie Ann's Family Foods in Ossipee. Place your order with Valerie Ann's Family Foods in Ossipee. Are featuring breakfast, lunch, and their famous single-serving dinners. Pick one fresh for tonight or stock with frozen entrees for the week. For the Pillager Huskies. The Pillager Huskies tonight is going to be Osley Pulek, Chloe Van Vickel, Miranda Harding, Olivia Brown, and Jada Washington. For your Aitkin Gobblers tonight, Tika May, Kate Palm, Eva Collis, Taya Hawkins, and Casey Kaiser. Of course, your scoreboard tonight. Scoreboard tonight, of course, brought to you by Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction of Pillager. And also the 40 Club in Aitkin. 3 scoreboard sponsors here tonight. We thank those sponsors indeed. And of course, when you have a project calling for concrete, contact the pros at Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction, offering high-quality professional masonry and concrete services. Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction, 218-639-237, fully licensed and free estimates. Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative, Shingle Decker Concrete, and 40 Club in Aitkin, your scoreboard sponsors here tonight. As Aitkin Gobbler fans up on their feet, welcoming the Aitkin Gobbler starting lineup here tonight. Of course, the Aitkin Gobblers coming off of a tough loss last night against Duluth Marshall, 112-40, and Pillager Huskies coming off a loss on Tuesday against Mora, 64-44. We shall see if The Gobblers will come away with another victory here tonight against the Huskies, as this is was rescheduled here tonight from Tuesday, November 25th, and we're about to get ready to start off here tonight. And it looks like we're going to start things off. Over here. It's going to be the Pillager Huskies. With it, it's going to be Pulek, and it's out of bounds as Tika May tries to get it for the Gobblers. And it's going to be now to the Huskies. It's going to be Jada Washington. Washington trying to get around. It's over to Pulek. Pulek over to Washington. Washington back over to Pulek. It's going to be long pass there over to Miranda Harding. And it's going to be an over to Washington once again. Washington back over to Pulek. Pulek trying to get around Taya Hawkins there. And it's going to be trying to get around Casey Kaiser. Another fall. It's going to be a travel. And Pillager Huskies, is that going to count? I don't think so, because they called the foul before she made the shot, unfortunately. Now Aitkin back with it here. It's going to be Tika May. Tika May over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get around the Huskies here. It's going to be back over to Eva Collis. Over to Kate Palm. Missing the two-pointer there, although Kate Palm tries to save it for the Gobblers. It's going to be now the Huskies taking it back on the rebound. It's Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Pulek. Pulek trying to get past the Gobblers there. It's going to be now over to Miranda Harding. Harding back over to Olivia Brown. And it's going to be a miss in the two-pointer. Gobblers take it back on the rebound. Casey Kaiser, Tika May. And it's going to be over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get around the Huskies here. Kate Palm attempting to make a three-pointer, but I think it's going to be over to Taya Hawkins now. That's Kate Palm with it again. It's over to Casey Kaiser. Casey Kaiser going to go for it. It's going to be a miss there for the Gobblers, and Huskies down to 16:37 here left to go, and no score yet as the Huskies take it back now. It's going to be out of bounds there for the Pillager Huskies. And we're going to start things back up over here with the Aitkin Gobblers. It's going to be Tika May over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to go for it. It's going to be missed there for the Gobblers, and the Huskies take it back on the rebound. It's going to be Miranda Harding. Harding back over to... Oh, the Gobblers take it back, though. Tika May. Tika May... Oh, maybe she's going to try the three-pointer. It's going to be tossed all the way over to Eva Collis. Eva Collis in for a three-pointer to start things off. Start things off here tonight for the Gobblers. It's a Pizza Ranch 3. Pizza Ranch Buffet your way, Baxter Little Falls, and it's going to be now back with it. The Pillager Huskies, Jada Washington. Washington going to go for it. It's going to be a two-pointer in for Washington. As the Gobblers lead by 1 point, 3-2 with 15:30 on the clock. It's Kate Palm with it now for the Gobblers. And it's over to Eva Collis. Eva Collis in for the Gobblers once again. Gobblers leading 5-2. And it's going to be over to Pulek again. Back over to Olivia Brown. And it's going to be over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington back over to Miranda Harding. And it's going to be a miss in the three-pointer there for the Huskies. And the Gobblers take it back at the rebound. It's going to be Eva Collis over to Tika May. Tika May trying to get past the Huskies. It's in for Tika May. Gobblers leading 7-2 now. 14:50 left to go here in the first half, and it's going to be now the Huskies with it. And Pillager Huskies, Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to get past the Gobblers. It's going to be dropped and out of bounds for the Huskies. And that's going to put a foul on the Aitkin Gobblers, and it's going to put the Huskies up to the free throw line. It's Jada Washington, and she gets one in. We'll see if she can do it again here. It's in for Jada Washington, getting some extra points on the board there for the Huskies as the Gobblers lead 7-4. Kate Palm back with it now for the Gobblers. And it looks like out of bounds there for the Gobblers. Tika May. And it's going to be a foul on the Pillager Huskies, putting Taya Hawkins up to the free throw line for the Gobblers. Going to roll right in there for Taya Hawkins. See if she can do it again here, and it's in for Taya Hawkins as Gobblers lead now 9-4 on the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction scoreboard. It's going to be now the Pillager Huskies with it. Pulick, long pass there over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel back over to Washington. Washington trying to get around the Gobblers. It's going to be over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Miranda Harding. It's going to be foul called. Foul on the Gobblers. They'll start things off over here with Pulick for the Huskies. It's going to be over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Olivia Brown. It's going to be missing the three-pointer for the Huskies. Huskies trying to save it, though. It's going to be over to Pulick, over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to get around Casey Kaiser over here. It's going to be Chloe Van Vickel back over to Miranda Harding. It's a handoff there to Olivia Brown. Missed there for the Huskies as the Gobblers take it back on the rebound. Eva Collis over to Kate Palm. And it's back and forth there over to Tika May now. Tika May back over to Kate Palm. Back over to Eva Collis. Kate Palm again. And missed there for Kate Palm. On the two-pointer, it's Pillager Huskies back on the rebound now. Jada Washington. Washington over to Pulick. It's going to be missing the three-pointer there for the Huskies, and the Gobblers take it back on the rebound. Tika May from Kate Palm. And it's going to be now Kate Palm over to Eva Collis. Eva Collis going to try to get it in. It's a miss there. Huskies take it back on the rebound. It's going to be Pulick. Pulick trying to get around the Gobblers here. It's over to Miranda Harding. Miranda Harding back over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel over to Miranda Harding. It's going to be a two-pointer in for the Huskies. Miranda Harding on the two-pointer. It's Gobblers back with it now. Kate Palm. Kate Palm, long pass over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to go for a three-pointer. It's going to be a miss, and Huskies take it back on the rebound as the Gobblers still lead 9-6 on the Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction scoreboard, and also brought to you by Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative. It's going to be now the Huskies with it. It's Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown going to go for a three-pointer. It's in with the Huskies. Pizza Ranch 3. Olivia Brown with a three-pointer. Now we're tied up 9-9 here in the first half. It's Tika May with the Gobblers now. And it's going to be Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get around the Huskies here. And Gobblers in for a two-pointer. It's going to be Eva Collis. Another two-pointer as the Gobblers lead 11-9. And the Huskies back with it now. It's going to be Travel.
For the Gobblers, number 4, Ada Williams.
And back with it now, it's going to be the Aitkin Gobblers. It's Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Tika May. Almost out of bounds there. It's going to be over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Eva Collis. And it's almost out of bounds there. The Huskies try to take it back. It's going to be Casey Kaiser missing the two-pointer on the rebound. It's going to be Olivia Brown for the Pillager Huskies. And down we go. It's going to be, she's trying to get past Tika May. It's going to be not counting that two-pointer, I don't believe. 11 minutes left to go here in the first half. Gobblers lead 11-9 on the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative scoreboard and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction scoreboard as well tonight. Also brought to you by the 40 Club in Aitkin. That's going to be now over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown missing the three-pointer. The Gobblers back with it. It's going to be Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Tika May. Tika May, down we go. Down the left side, it's going to be over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to try to get it for the three-pointer. It's a miss. Eva Cullis trying to save it. It's going to be a miss there for the Gobblers. Huskies take it back on the rebound. It's going to be Chloe Van Vickel. 10:45 left to go. It's over to Pulek. Pulek back over to Jada Washington. Washington going to miss the three-pointer there, and it's Eva Cullis back with it for the Gobblers. A miss there for the Gobblers. Huskies take it back on the rebound. It's going to be Pulek as Taya Hawkins trying to fight for it there. It's going to be Olivia Brown getting it for the Huskies. Olivia Brown over to Pulek. Pulek, long pass over to Olivia Brown. It's a two-pointer in for Brown as we're tied up 11-11 now. Tika May back with it for the Gobblers. It's going to be over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins, long pass. Oh, Huskies take it back. It's Jada Washington. Jada Washington going to go for it. It's a two-pointer in for the Huskies as the Huskies pull ahead now, leading 13-11. On the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative 40 Club in Aitkin and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction scoreboard. And try and say that 5 times in a row fast, right? Foul on the Aitkin Gobblers is going to put Jada Washington up to the free throw line for the Huskies. And it's in for Jada Washington. Huskies leading 14-11. And it's the Aitkin Gobblers back with it now. It's Kate Palm. Kate Palm in for a Pizza Ranch 3. Pizza Ranch 3 buffet your way, Baxter Little Falls. As we're tied up 14-14 now, 9:35 on the clock. It's going to be Jada Washington over to Madison Pexa. Pexa back over to Miranda Harding. It's over to Pulek. Going to try to get a three-pointer for the Huskies, although Pulek picks it up again as she misses the three-pointer. It's over to Chloe Van Vickel, over to Miranda Harding, back over to Pulek. Pulek tries to sneak through the Gobblers there. Gobblers get it back on the rebound. It's going to be Anika Collis now. And over to Ada Williams, over to Taya Hawkins. A foul as we're about 9 minutes left here in the first half. Tied up 14-14. Very close game so far as the Aitkin Gobblers starting off leading tonight. But the Huskies have caught up to them, and we'll see what happens here in the next 9 minutes of this half as it's a foul on the Huskies that put the Gobblers up to the free throw line. Anika Cullis, and she gets it in for a free throw shot. It's in for Anika Cullis as the Gobblers now lead 16-14 over the Huskies, and it's going to be the Huskies back with it. Miranda Harding, it's out of bounds there for the Huskies. And Aitkin Gobblers. The Aitkin Gobblers back with it now. It's going to be Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get around the Huskies here. It's over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins trying to get around getting around the Huskies. It's going to be over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams in for a three-pointer. Pizza Ranch 3, buffet your way, Baxter Little Falls. Ada Williams on the three-pointer for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 19-14 now. It's going to be the Huskies back with it. It's Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to get past Kate Palm there. It's going to be over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel over to Pexa. Pexa going to go for it. It's going to be a two-pointer in for Madison Pexa for the Huskies. Gobblers leading 19-16 on the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative scoreboard. Also brought to you by Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. It's the Gobblers back with it now. Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Taya Hawkins. Over to Kate Palm. It's going to be Kate Palm trying to get around the Huskies here. Kate Palm over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get past the Huskies. It's over to Anika Collis. Anika Collis back. Oh, Huskies take it back. Took that opportunity right there. It's going to be now getting a two-pointer in. Jada Washington once again for the Huskies. As the Huskies now 1 point behind the Gobblers, it's going to be over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm, long pass over to Taya Hawkins. It's out of bounds for the Gobblers. Gobblers still leading 19-18. with 7.5 minutes left to go here tonight in this first half. Jada Washington with it now. It's over to Pulick. Pulick back over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown back over to Pexa. Pexa going to go for it. It's going to be a miss on the three-pointer there. Although the Huskies try to save it, it's going to be Washington. Washington misses the three-pointer. The Gobblers take it back in the rebound. It's Casey Kaiser. Casey Kaiser over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over long pass there to Kate Palm over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get a three-pointer in. Can she do it? It's going to be a miss there for the Gobblers, although Kate Palm tries to save it. And it's going to be a miss there, and the Pillager Huskies take it back on the rebound. And it's going to be Pulick, there, trying to get around Kate Palm. It's going to be missed there for the Huskies. Another foul. Foul on the Huskies is going to be Tika May starting off over here for the Aitkin Gobblers. And it's going to be Tika May back with it now. Tika May over to Kate Palm, almost dropping it there for the Gobblers. It's over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams going to go for a three-pointer again. It's in. It's in. Pizza Ranch 3, buffet your way. Ada Williams for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 22-18 now, 6.5 minutes left to go. The Huskies back with it. It's going to be Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Pulick. Pulick going to go try and repeat the same thing. It's a miss there, out of bounds. And the Aitkin Gobblers back with it now. It's going to be Tika May over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams back over to Eva Collis, over to Anika Collis. Miss on the three-pointer there for the Gobblers, and the Huskies back with it now. It's going to be Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel over to Pulick. And it's handoff there to Olivia Brown. And it's over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to sneak around Tika May. It's over to Pexa. Foul on the Pillager Huskies. Miranda Harding going to step back in for the Pillager Huskies as we'll start things off over here with the Aitkin Gobblers. It's going to be Tika May over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get past the Huskies. They're going to go for a three-pointer. It's in for Kate Palm. There it is. Another three-pointer. Pizza Ranch 3, buffet your way. Baxter Little Falls. It's going to be now the Pillager Huskies back with it. And it's Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Miranda Harding. Back over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Olivia Brown. It's a three-pointer in. Jada Washington, 3 for a 3. Back-to-back Pizza Ranch threes there. It's going to be now the Aitkin Gobblers. Aitkin back with it. It's Tika May over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams back over to Anika Collis. Anika Collis trying to sneak around the Huskies there. It's over to Tika May. Tika May trying to sneak past. That's going to be over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams going to try to repeat that three-pointer. It's a miss there, although Kate Palm tries to save it for the Gobblers. It's going to be over to Tika May now. Tika May going to try to do it. It's in. Back-to-back Pizza Ranch threes there. It's Pizza Ranch buffet your way. Baxter Little Falls. Tika May with that three-pointer for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 28-21. And the Huskies going to try to do that again. It's in. Three back-to-back three-pointers. Pizza Ranch threes, buffet your way. Is 4 of them right in the row there. That was Van Vickel with the three-pointer for the Huskies. Kate Palm with another three-pointer there for 5 three-pointers in a row. Back as Gobblers lead 31-24, 4:17 on the clock. 5 Pizza Ranch threes right in a row there. There's a lot of Pizza Ranch buffets coming your way. And be back over here now with Olivia Brown for the Huskies. A miss there out of bounds for the Huskies. And we'll start things back up over here with Pulick for the Pillager Huskies. And it's going to be the Miranda Harding back over to Pulick. Pulick trying to sneak around the Gobblers there. It's going to be missed there on the two-pointer for Pulick. Foul on the Gobblers is going to put Pulick up to the free throw line for the Huskies. And it's going to be a miss there in the free throw shot for Pulick. And missed there. It's going to be now Gobblers. Huskies take it back, though. It's going to be Van Vickle. Van Vickle back over to Olivia Brown. Back over to Pulick. It's going to be Pulick trying to get over to Olivia Brown. Over to Miranda Harding. It's in. Was that a three-pointer? That was a Pizza Ranch three. Buffet your way, Baxter Little Falls. That's going to be missed there for the Gobblers, as Gobblers still leading 31-27. 3.5 minutes left to go, and the Pillager Huskies back with it. It's going to be Olivia Brown trying to get it in for a two-pointer. It's going to be now Kate Palm back with it for the Gobblers. Almost getting tripped up there. It's over to Tika May. Tika May trying to sneak around the Pillager Huskies there. Olivia Brown giving her a hard time. It looks like it's over to Kate Palm. Going to try to go for this. Oh, the Gobblers miss it there. Eva Collis drops it. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Gobblers leading 31-27 on the Blacks Energy Cooperative scoreboard. Also brought to you by the Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. And Coach Grant Stewart going to call a timeout for the Pillager Huskies. We'll take a short break and come right back here as well, as the Aitkin Gobblers lead 31-27. From Aitkin here tonight over the Pillager Huskies. We'll take a short break and come right back here on Cast 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com right after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show.
And welcome back to Cast 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com here. High school girls basketball action here from Aitkin tonight, as the Aitkin Gobblers lead 31-27 over the Huskies. Huskies have been able to keep up with the Gobblers. It's going to be now the Gobblers taking it out of the hands of Jada Washington. Long pass over to Tika May. Tika May misses the two-pointer, taken back by Olivia Brown there for the Huskies. It's over to Pulick. Pulick, long pass there over to Chloe Van Vickle. Chloe Van Vickle back over to Pulick. It's going to be over to Olivia Brown. And it's back over to Olivia Brown once again. From Van Vickle, missing the three-pointer. It's going to be now the Gobblers back with it. Down we go on the right side. It's going to be Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get past the Huskies. It's over to Tika May. Tika May back over to Eva Collis. Eva Collis trying to get it. And they're going to count that two-pointer. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left here. I don't think they're going to count that. Of course, broadcasting from the 40 Club and Aitkin sports booth here at Aitkin as well. Tonight, it's going to be now the Pillager Huskies back with it. And a Gobbler's trying to rip it out of the hands of the Huskies. It's going to be out of bounds. And we'll be back over here with Tika May. Tika May trying to get past the Huskies. It's over to Taya Hawkins. Missed for the Gobblers. It's Pulick. We're back with it for the Huskies. And she is going to try to go for a two-pointer. It's going to roll right in there for the Pillager Huskies. And Gobblers back with it. It's out of bounds for Kate Palm. And it's going to be Gobblers leading 31-29 now. About a minute and a half left here. And back with it, Olivia Brown for the Huskies, trying to get past Tika May. And it's over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Miranda Harding. It's over to Pulek. Back over to Van Vickel. Back over to Miranda Harding. Harding, it's Pulek going to go for it. It's going to be a miss there for the Huskies. Oh, it's a foul. Minute 15 left here in the first half. And we're going to be starting back over here with the fall on the Huskies. Start back over here with the Gobblers. It's Tika May. Tika May back over to Taya Hawkins. Down to 1 minute left here. Tika May going to go for a three-pointer. It's going to be miss. She got way up on top of the behind the glass almost there. And it's going to be now the Huskies back with it. It's going to be Miranda Harding. Miranda Harding back over to Pulek. Pulek long pass there over to Chloe Van Vickel. Chloe Van Vickel back over to Pulek. Pulek trying to get that's over to Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to get past the Gobblers. It's Olivia Brown going to go for it. It's a miss there. As we're 36 seconds left and counting, it's going to be Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins trying to get past Jada Washington. Washington giving it's over to Tika May, and Huskies try to get out of the hands of Eva Collis. That's going to be another foul. 25 seconds left here in the first half. And Aitkin leading 31-29 on the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative scoreboard. Also brought to you by Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction of Pillager. And it's going to roll right off there for Eva Collis as there's a foul on the Huskies. See if Eva Collis can have another chance at it here. It's going to roll right in there for Eva Collis. Gobblers lead 32-29, 23 seconds left and counting. See if the Huskies can get some last-second points in. It's Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to get around Tika May. It's over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to get past Casey Kaiser. Van Vickel can't get it in. It's going to be the Huskies trying to save it for one last-second point. Can she do it? Pulek missing the three-pointer. Can Van Vickel get it in? Gobblers take it back. And it's going to be the first half. First half here tonight. The Aitkin Gobblers leading 32-29 over the Pillager Huskies. We're going to take a short break and come right back with your halftime numbers here, see what I got. And then we're going to take another short break and come right back with your second half here from Aitkin. As the Gobblers are up 32-29 over the Huskies. And so, yes, we'll be right back with your halftime report on Cash 95.9 and yourliveevent.com. We hope you don't, but let's face it.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Here in beautiful
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Aitkin Schools. Our mission here at Aitkin Public Schools is to empower our students to be lifelong learners and citizens by maximizing community, staff, and parent involvement, all while learning in a safe environment. Our students take pride in being gobblers and are supplied with the facilities and tools necessary to achieve our goals of student success. For more information, visit home.isd1.org. We are ISD1. Go Gobblers!
Hi, I'm Jennifer and I work at Marvin. The highlight of my day would be working with my crew. I love managing, I enjoy interacting with people and making their job easier. We always tackle every problem head on and we work as a team. It's nice going to work and, feeling valued for what you do and just getting to know everyone, and you just make friends here. If you're looking for career development opportunities, competitive pay, come join me at Marvin.
So many things make Warroad special. The community involvement, the number of activities that either as adults or for our children are really endless.
Being able to know who my kids are hanging out with, who are their parents, how can we make sure that everybody is keeping each other safe? It takes a village from that side.
It really is a small town, but has a huge heart. Come join us in Warroad.
And welcome back to Cast 95.9 and yourliveevent.com this evening for high school girls basketball action. We're at the half here, and the Aitkin Gobblers leading 32-29 over the Pillager Huskies tonight. What an exciting matchup as the Aitkin Gobblers starting off leading by 5 points. The Pillager Huskies kind of came up behind them and are staying with them pretty close, and so this should be an exciting second half if the Huskies can keep it together. We could have an upset victory, or the Gobblers will come out with another victory over the Huskies tonight. As I'd stopped and thought about this. Last year the Gobblers and the Huskies faced right before that. It was that first week of girls basketball right there, the week before Thanksgiving, and that game got canceled this year and moved to today. They're scheduled for November 25th originally, and so maybe it'll be a difference tonight, as the Huskies have been able to play all season, and this is the last game of the season, by the way. Last game of the regular season for both teams tonight, as we'll start girls basketball playoffs next week, and the boys basketball teams will start their playoffs the week after that. So maybe, that is making a difference here tonight. The Huskies being able to get some practice in playing all season to be able to face the Gobblers, as opposed to starting off with facing the Gobblers at the beginning of the season. What I got for your halftime numbers here is going to be for your Aitkin Gobblers. Let's start off with the Pillager Huskies here first. Pillager Huskies, Jada Washington with 3 2-pointers and 1 3-pointer. Miranda Harding with 1 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer. Olivia Brown with 1 3-pointer and 1 2-pointer. Madison Pexa with 1 2-pointer, Chloe Van Vickel with 1 3-pointer, and Pulak with 1 2-pointer. For your Aitkin Gobblers, it's going to be 1 3-pointer and 2 2-pointers. Tika May with 1 2-pointer, 1 3-pointer. Kate Palm with 3 3-pointers there, all 3-pointers in the first half. Of course, brought to you by Pizza Ranch in Baxter, Little Falls, and Ada Williams. Ada Williams with 2 3-pointers for the Aitkin Gobblers. We're about 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from starting off your second half here tonight. So we're going to take another quick break and come right back with your second half of high school girls basketball action from Aitkin here on Cash 95.9 and yourliveevent.com as the Aitkin Gobblers leading 32-29 over Pillager. We'll be right back right after this.
PJ's Automotive and Diesel.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to...
And yes, Kate Palm going to go for a 2-pointer. It's a miss there. And Taya Hawkins tries to save it. She steps out of bounds, I think. And back with it now, it's going to be the Pillager Huskies. It's over to Jada Washington, over to Olivia Brown, over to Pulik, back over to Miranda Harding. Back over to Chloe Van Vickle. Van Vickle back over to Jada Washington. Washington trying to get past Eva Cullis. It's over to Kate Palm. It's going to be a roll right out of there. So close. And Taya Hawkins back with it on the rebound for the Gobblers. It's going to be Taya Hawkins over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm going to go for a 3-pointer. It's going to miss there. Almost out of bounds, but it's going to be a foul as one of the Gobblers, Casey Kaiser and Jada Washington on the floor there. And it's going to be now Pulik over to Jada Washington for the Huskies. Jada Washington over to Pulik. Over to Miranda Harding. Miranda Harding back over to Pulik, trying to get past Eva Cullis of the Gobblers there. It's going to be over to Chloe Van Vickle. Van Vickle trying to get it. It's going to be Eva Cullis back with it now for the Gobblers. It's over Long pass there over to Tika May. Tika May over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Tika May. That's knocked out of the hands of Casey Kaiser there by Olivia Brown. It's over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel back over to Olivia Brown. It's over to Jada Washington from Pulek there. It's over to Olivia Brown, and Taya Hawkins takes it back in the rebound as the Huskies fail to get that three-pointer in. It's going to be now over to Tika May. Tika May over to Kate Palm, trying to get past Pulek. It's over to Tika May, Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get through the mess there of the Huskies and Gobblers mess there. It's a miss there, and it's going to be Kate Palm back with it for the Gobblers and Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to try. Oh, it rolls right in there. I thought it wasn't going to go in there, but yes, it went in there for Taya Hawkins. A two-pointer for the Gobblers, and Huskies back with it now. Miranda Harding over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel over to Jada Washington, trying to get past Tika May. It's over to Pulek. Gobblers scoring first here in the second half. Missing the three-pointer there for Jada Washington. It's going to be the Gobblers, Eva Collis, Tika May. Gobblers leading 34-29. It's over to Taya Hawkins. Missing the three-pointer for the Gobblers, out of bounds. Of course, scoreboard brought to you by Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. And we're broadcasting from the 40 Club and Aitkin Sports booth here tonight. And it's going to be now Pillager Huskies back with it. Pulek trying to get past the Gobblers, trying to cut through there. Jada Washington, another foul, not going to count that, I don't think, as we're 15 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the second half. We'll start things off over here with the Huskies. And it's going to be Miranda Harding. Miranda Harding dropped out of bounds there for the Huskies. It's over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel, it's over to Miranda Harding. Miranda Harding, another foul, looks like. 15 minutes left here in the second half. Gobblers leading 34-29. And we'll start things off over here with Pulek once again for the Huskies. And it's going to be Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Chloe Van Vickel, missing a three-pointer there. And Eva Collis back with it for the Gobblers. All the way down, it's going to be Kate Palm over to Tika May. Tika May trying to get around Pulek here. It's going to be Tika May, long pass over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Taya Hawkins. Tika May almost dropping it there, trying to get past the Huskies as she over to Eva Collis. Taya Hawkins. Eva Collis going to go for it. Miss for the Gobblers as the Huskies take it back. Pillager Huskies on the rebound. Now it's going to be Chloe Van Vickel. Chloe Van Vickel back over to Pulek, over to Van Vickel, trying to get past Casey Kaiser. It's over to Pulek, over to Jada Washington, over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown trying to get past the Gobblers, trying to cut through there. And it's over to Chloe Van Vickel. Missed there for the Huskies as the Gobblers take it back at the rebound. Taya Hawkins trying to get past Pulek. A long pass over to Tika May. Tika May over to Eva Collis. Kate Palm missing the three-pointer for Palm, and almost out of bounds. Pillager Huskies take it back on the rebound. It's Jada Washington. Down we go to the right side. It's trying to cut through Tika May there. It's over to Miranda Harding. Back over to three-pointer in for Pulek there for the Huskies. Pizza Ranch 3, Buffet Your Way, Baxter Little Falls. Back with it now, it's going to be Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to try to get it in for a three-pointer. It's a miss, and Huskies take it back in the rebound. Pulek as the Huskies now 2 points behind the Gobblers. Foul on the Aitkin Gobblers. It's going to put the Pillager Huskies up to the free throw line. It's in for Chloe Van Vickel. Chloe Van Vickel, see if she can do it again here as the Huskies are 1 point behind the Gobblers. sheet. And it's going to be Aitkin Galbert's back with it over here as Chloe Van Vickel gets 2 free throw shots in as we're tied up 34-34 now. And it's going to be now back with it Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Casey Kaiser. It's Gobblers in, not tied up for long. Casey Kaiser for a 2-pointer. Gobblers now leading 36-34. Huskies back with it now. Huskies, Miranda Harding trying to get past Taya Hawkins there. It's over to, Gobblers almost, Ada Williams almost getting it. It's dropped. And Aitkin Gobblers leading 36-34 on the Blacks Energy Cooperative scoreboard. Also brought to you by Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. And it's going to be the Huskies back with it now. It's going to be Jada Washington. Washington trying to get past Kate Palm. It's a handoff there to Miranda Harding. Harding back over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to it's over to Pulick. Over to Van Vickel. Going to try to get it in for a 2-pointer on the rebound. Now it's going to be Anika Collis. Anika Collis over to Ada Williams. And Ada Williams long pass over to Kate Palm. Ada Williams trying to get past the Huskies. It's Kate Palm. Kate Palm out of bounds for the Gobblers. And we'll start things back up over here, it looks like, with Kate Palm for the Gobblers. And it's over to Taya Hawkins. And it's Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to cut through the Huskies there. It's Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins going to cut through there. 2-pointer in for Taya Hawkins. For the Aitkin Gobblers leading 38-34. 12 minutes left to go here tonight. Following the Huskies, going to put Taya Hawkins up to the free throw line for the Gobblers. It's Andrew Taya Hawkins make that 39-34 leading, and the Huskies back with it now. It's going to be Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Pulick. Pulick trying, it's over to Washington, back over to Miranda Harding, and it's over to Olivia Brown. Miranda Harding, Jada Washington. Miranda Harding, Chloe Van Vickel, Pulick. And miss on the 3-pointer. Gobblers take it back on the rebound. Yeah, it's going to be Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins trying to cut through the Huskies there. Taya Hawkins, that's over to Kate Palm. Taya Hawkins back with it. Fall almost out of bounds there, but 11:25 on the clock here in the second half. Fall on the Pillager Huskies. Taya Hawkins up to the free throw line for the Gobblers once again. We're going to bounce right off there. See if she can do it again. It's a miss there for Taya Hawkins on the free throw. And the Pillager Huskies back with it. It's Olivia Brown, Jada Washington back over to Pulick. And over to Chloe Van Vickel, Miranda Harding. Pulick back over to Brown. Brown over to Miranda Harding, back over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to get past the Gobblers, trying to cut through their 2-pointer in for the Huskies. Van Vickel. As Huskies now 3 points behind the Gobblers. Taya Hawkins back with it now. And it's over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to... That's 2-pointer in. Is that Taya Hawkins? It was Anika Collis. I'm not 100% sure. Gobblers leading 41-36. 10:30 left to go here. It's going to be now the Pillager Huskies back with it. It's going to be Pulick over to Olivia Brown. Missing the 3-pointer, although Jada Washington saves it for the Pillager Huskies. It's over to Pulick, over to Washington. Getting blocked over there by Anika Collis. It's over to Pulick. Jada Washington over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to cut through the Gobblers, and it's taken back in the rebound by Anika Collis. It's over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get through the Huskies there. It's over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to get it's handoff there to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins trying to get past Chloe Van Vickel there of the Huskies. It's over to Kate Palm. Miss on the three-pointer for the Gobblers as Pulick takes it back on the rebound for the Huskies. Miss there for the Huskies as the Huskies try to save it, though. Gobblers take it back, though. Anika Cullis. Anika Cullis, down we go. It's going to be a foul. Coach Grant Stewart could see it. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. I could see it on his face over there. And we'll start things off over here with Kate Palm. Again, it's over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. It's going to be a three-pointer. Pizza Ranch 3. To fill your way back to Little Falls. Pillager Huskies back with it now. It's going to be Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Miranda Harding. And out of bounds there for the Huskies. And start things back up over here with the Huskies again. And Pulick over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to get past Taya Hawkins. It's over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to get past Kate Palm there. And it's over to Miranda Harding. Harding trying to, it's going to be over to Pulick. Can Pulick get it in for a two-pointer? Roll right off the rim to the Huskies as the Gobblers leading 43-36. 8:45 on the clock. Gobblers, Taya Hawkins is now with it. Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Casey Kaiser. Casey Kaiser in for a two-pointer for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 45-36 now on the Blacks Energy Cooperative Scoreboard. Also brought to you by Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. And it's over to Pulick. Back over to Jada Washington. Washington, almost a three-pointer. I thought that was out of bounds there, but maybe not. It's going to be over to Pulick. Long pass there, foul. And we'll start things back up over here with Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Taya Hawkins. It's over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Ada Williams. It's a two-pointer in for the Gobblers. Ada Williams. Ada Williams there. It's going to be the Gobblers. 47-36 in the lead now over the Huskies. And it's going to be Miranda Harding back over to Pulick. Long pass over to Pexa. Missed there in the three-pointer. Huskies try to save it, though. It's over to Pulick from Van Vickel. Huskies trying not to run out of gas here. It's Pexa can't get the three-pointer, and the Huskies just can't get it in there. It's the Gobblers on the rebound. Anika Cullis, it's out of bounds. Travel, looks like as well. 7.5 minutes left to go here in the second half. Gobblers leading 47-36. And Coach Grant Stewart going to call a timeout. We'll take a short break here as well as the Aitkin Gobblers lead 47-36, 7.5 minutes left to go. We'll take a short break and come right back here on Cash 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com right after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Learn more.
Welcome back to Cash 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com. It's Pexa. Going to go for a three-pointer for the Huskies and can't get it. Can't manage, but it's going to be Van Vickel saving it. Now it's over to Pulick. Van Vickel trying to sneak past the Gobblers there. Huskies with it still. Pulick over to Pexa. Looks like another foul as Gobblers lead 47-36 in the Blacks Energy Cooperative Scoreboard. Also brought to you by Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction. And of course, broadcasting from the 40 Club and Aitkin Sports booth here tonight. Pillager Huskies with it now. It's going to be Pulik from Pexa. And it's over to Miranda Harding. Another foul. Coach Kaya Davies getting very verbal over here with her team. Pillager Huskies, drop it out of bounds. She likes to use her voice to coach the Gobblers. And Aitkin Gobblers over here. It's going to be Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get, it's a long pass over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm trying to cut through the Huskies there. Another foul travel. And we'll start off over here once again with Pulik for the Huskies as a foul on the Gobblers. That's Jada Washington. Jada Washington now back with it here for the Huskies. It's over to Pexa. Back over to Pulik and missing the three-pointer. The Huskies just can't get those Pizza Ranch threes in there now this half. And it's Ada Williams. Ada Williams back with it for the Gobblers. It's going to be over to Kate Palm. Missing the two-pointer. Gobblers trying to save it, though. Kate Palm over to Nika Collis to rip it out of the hands of the Huskies. Another foul. 6.5 minutes left here tonight. Gobblers leading 47-36 over the Huskies. And it's over to Aitkin Gobblers now again. Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. Three-pointer in. Pizza Ranch 3. Pizza Ranch 3, Buffet Your Way, Baxter, Little Falls. It's Kate Palm there, and Gobblers lead 50-36, 6 minutes left to go. And Pillager Huskies back with the Jada Washington now. The Gobblers take it back. It's taken back by Pulik. It's over to Chloe Van Vickel out of bounds for the Huskies. It's going to be out of bounds there again, it looks like. And Gobblers back with it now. It's going to be over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. Back over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over. Williams back over to Taya Hawkins. That's over to Anika Collis. Out of bounds there for the Gobblers. 5.5 minutes left here to go tonight. Lots of Pillager fans showed up here tonight as well, but of course we're in a full fan section here on the Aitkin Gobbler side again. Dedicated Aitkin Gobbler fans here every game I've called, I think, and it's going to be now over to Taya Hawkins. It's Ada Williams for the Gobblers taking it back. It's Williams over to Taya Hawkins. Back over to Casey Kaiser. Pillager Huskies take it though. It's going to be Chloe Van Vickel. Pulik. And she's trying to get past Ada Williams. It's over to Pexa. Can she get it in? It's a miss there for the Huskies, although Huskies drop it out of bounds. 5 minutes left to go. Gobblers leading 50-36 over the Huskies. Gobblers with it now. Again, it's going to be Casey Kaiser. Casey Kaiser over to Ada Williams. It's going to be Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get past Pulik. It's over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm and Nika Collis. Casey Kaiser out of bounds for the Gobblers. Foul on the Huskies. That's going to put Casey Kaiser up to the free throw line for the Gobblers. 4:45 left to go here tonight. Gobblers leading 50-36. And it's going to be in for Casey Kaiser. See if she can do it again here. It's in for Casey Kaiser. 2 free throw shots make that Gobblers leading 52-36 over the Huskies. It's Pulek over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington over to Olivia Brown. Jada Washington trying to get past Taya Hawkins. It's over to Pulek. Over to Chloe Van Vickel. Van Vickel trying to get past the Gobblers. Trying to get past Ada Williams. It's over to Jada Washington. Jada Washington back. Over to Huskies. Can't get these three-pointers in. Jada Washington not going to give up, though. It's going to be Jada Washington over to Chloe Van Vickel. Spin that ball in the hands of Pulek there. Just can't seem to get those Pizza Ranch threes this half. And it's over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams again for the Gobblers. That's over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm going to go for it. It's going to be missing a three-pointer. Kate Palm not going to stop, though. And it's over to Ada Williams and miss there for the Gobblers. Casey Kaiser trying to get it in. It's out of bounds. 3:45 left here tonight. Pillager Huskies better pull some fast moves there if they're going to catch up to the Gobblers now. Following the Huskies, that's not what they had in mind, as we'll put Casey Kaiser up to the free throw line again for the Gobblers. It's in for Casey Kaiser. See if she can do it again here. And Huskies take it back. It's going to be Jada Washington. Jada Washington trying to go for another three-pointer for the Huskies. Gobblers leading 53-36 now. 3.5 minutes left to go here tonight. And it's now Ada Williams. Ada Williams back with it. It's over to Taya Hawkins. Taya Hawkins trying to cut around Jada Washington there. Taya Hawkins back over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams going to go for a three-pointer. It's in for Ada Williams. It's Ada Williams in. Pizza Ranch 3 buffet your way, Baxter Little Falls for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 56-36 now. Not looking good for the Huskies. 3 minutes left. It's going to be Pulek over to Olivia Brown. Olivia Brown over to Jada Washington. Washington going to try to get it in there. Just can't seem to sink those in. It's over to Ada Williams. Long pass over to Kate Palm. Kate Palm back and forth there with Williams. It's over to Eva Collis. Can't get the two-pointer in. It's going to be picking it up. Taya Hawkins. A two-pointer in for Taya Hawkins for the Gobblers. Gobblers leading 58-36 now. 2.5 minutes left. Pillager Huskies can't seem to get it together, and it's out of bounds. And Aitkin Gobblers back with it. Now it's going to be Casey Kaiser from Taya Hawkins there. Casey Kaiser trying to cut around Chloe Van Vickel. It's over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. Three-pointer in, Pizza Ranch 3 buffet your way. Kate Palm there for the Aitkin Gobblers again. And Pillager Huskies with it as Gobblers lead 61-36. About 2 minutes left. Can't get those Pizza Ranch threes though. Huskies trying to fight for it out of the hands. The Gobblers take it back though. Casey Kaiser long pass over to Ada Williams and it looks like Coach Kaya Davies of the Gobblers. Kaya Davies, coach for the Aitkin Gobblers, going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick one here as well as the Aitkin Gobblers lead 61-36 on the Mille Lacs Energy Cooperative and Shingle Decker Concrete and Construction scoreboard. About 2 minutes left here tonight. We'll take a short break and come right back here on Cast 95.9 and yourliveevent.com right after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
And welcome back to Cash 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com here from Aitkin, as we're down to about 1:40 left here, as Aitkin Gobblers lead 61-36 over the Pillager Huskies. Trying to fight for it there. Gobblers pick it up, though. Kate Palm, or handoff to Ada Williams. It's Ada Williams over to Kate Palm. Williams trying to get beat the shot clock there. It's over to Taya Hawkins. Three-pointer in for the Gobblers. Pizza Ranch 3 Buffet, your way back to Little Falls, and the Gobblers lead 64-36. And it's over the Huskies now. It's going to be over to Pulik. Back over to Chloe Van Vickel. And back and forth. Huskies going to try to go for it. Now it's finally a three-pointer in. Pizza Ranch 3 for the Pillager Huskies. It's Pulik. As we're 50 seconds left and counting, it's going to be Kate Palm. Kate Palm over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams trying to get past. Oh, it's over to Kate Palm there. It's going to be Palm trying to get it past the Huskies. It's over to Williams again. It's going to be Ada Williams over to Kate Palm, back and forth there. Gobblers trying to get some last-second points in. It's going to be Taya Hawkins. Three-pointer in. That's exactly what I was talking about there. Gobblers leading 67-39 now over the Huskies. As we're down to 26 seconds left and counting, it's going to be over here at Pillager Huskies, Olivia Brown. Back and forth there with Pulik. And so over Pulik going to go for another three-pointer. It's missed. Gobblers out of bounds. 13 seconds left on the clock. Not looking good for the Pillager Huskies. They were very, very close in the first half, but just ran out of gas in the second half. It's now over to Ada Williams. Ada Williams. It's over. Ada Williams going to let the clock run out. Looks like. Let the clock run out here tonight. Your final score: Aitkin 67, Pillager 39. We're going to take a short break and come right back with your post-game report and post-game award winners here. As Aitkin once again coming away with the victory over the Huskies, 67-39. We'll take a short break and come right back with post-game coverage here on Cash 95.9 and YourLiveEvent.com right after this.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Here in beautiful
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good!
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Aitkin Schools. Our mission here at Aitkin Public Schools is to empower our students to be lifelong learners and citizens by maximizing community, staff, and parent involvement, all while learning in a safe environment. Our students take pride in being gobblers and are supplied with the facilities and tools necessary to achieve our goals of student success. For more information, visit home.isd1.org. We are ISD1. Go Gobbler!
Welcome back to Cast 95.9 and yourliveevent.com. Final score here tonight, Aitkin 67, Pillager 39. And last game of the regular season, of course, will start girls basketball playoffs next week. Of course, Grant Stewart said at the pregame interview that he wanted to, it would be a miracle if they came out with a win over the Gobblers, but they went into the halftime not too far behind the Gobblers, as Gobblers were leading 32-29. But then it just kind of ran out of gas there in the second half. And they wanted to come out with that higher seed going into the playoffs. And so then, but yes, we should have those brackets and information out this weekend, I would imagine. But we're going to go ahead and name your post-game award winners here tonight, of course. Well, this is not what I was looking for here. Here we go. Post-game award winners here tonight. Let's go ahead and name them. Ada Williams and Taya Hawkins. Let's go ahead and name Ada Williams your big deal player of the game, of course, brought to you by Atwater Chevrolet GMC in Aitkin, Pizza Ranch in Baxter, Little Falls, WW Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd, Matson Lumber Company in Nisswa, Dundlaner Automotive in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Tex Carpet Castle in Brainerd, and Hills Auto and Tinting Solutions in Baxter. And, of course, the Ibrin Energy player of the game as well, sponsored by Enbridge. Taya Hawkins and Ada Williams. Ada Williams tonight for the Aitkin Gobblers. We are players of the game. Otherwise, yes. Thank you for tuning in out there tonight. As hard to believe it is Friday. Yes, I'm usually here on a Tuesday or Thursday, but we'll have some more coverage next week. I believe we have boys coverage here next week. Otherwise, we'll have, I'm not sure if we'll be streaming the playoff games on yourliveevent.com, but we'll have that information for you next week as the bracket should come out this weekend for girls basketball. Otherwise, final score, Aitkin 67, Pillager 39. Aitkin coming away with the victory again over the Huskies. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll do this again sometime. Have a great night, everybody, and a great weekend.
This has been a local sports presentation from R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.